Welcome to the Cozyy Joe show. Are you in need of a last-minute Christmas present? Well, I've got just the thing for you. We're going to make hand warmers. That's right. This is a Cozyy Joe original pattern. So I found this at Pop Shelf, and it was marked $3, but it was actually on clearance. And I'm not real big on novelty yarn, but I started working with this and I fell in love with it. It's called Go for Faux, and it is by Lion Brand. So you can possibly find that on their website. And let's take a look at it. See how it's like fur. And it is a super bulky yarn, number 6, and I will be using a size N hook. Now this is a super easy pattern, but because of the wonkiness of the yarn, I'm going to call it advanced, but don't let that scare you off. Anybody can do it. It's just double crochet. That's all it's going to be. It's super simple. But the only reason I'm calling it advanced is because you'll see what I mean. Once you get your chains worked, it's really difficult to tell where to put your next stitch. So you're going to start with chain 20. See how it's looking? This pattern, what's so great about this pattern is it's completely customizable. Now, see, you can't tell what the chains are. That's why I'm putting this as advanced. You can flip over and kind of sort of see it. So just make sure when you go to join your loop that it's not twisted. Now, what do I mean by customizable? Well, you want it to be able to go around your wrist like that. You don't want it so big that air can get in there, but you want it snug enough where it can stay warm. You want to be able to get your hand in and out of there. So however many chains it takes to do that, that's what you do. All right, so let's see if I can get this joined without twisting it. I think that's right. So see what I mean about, I'm going to call this an advanced pattern because it's super simple, super hard to work with, even though it's a pretty simple pattern. All right, so we got that. So round 1, we're going to chain 3. Your first chain 3 counts as a stitch throughout. Now what I did, all you're going to do is so I chained 20. I'm going to put 20 double crochet in there plus 4 more. So it'd be 24 counting my chain. Now however many that you end up chaining, just do that many double crochets and then add 4 more to it. All right, this is an easy round right here, so let's do a little bit of that. Just doing it right into that round. Well, see what I mean? You get used to it after you work with it for a few minutes, and then you can start figuring out where your next stitch goes. All right, so I'm going to put 24 doubles on here and come back and show you what that's like. Okay, so I have all my doubles on here. I haven't joined it yet because I wanted to show you. Be careful, don't get twisted. All right, see, you can't see the stitches. So, and that's where you want it. But you have to feel to count and make sure you got enough. 1, 2, 3. Okay, make sure it's not twisted. And then you're going to slip stitch in the top of your beginning chain 3. Sometimes you kind of have to guess. but get it as close as you can. You can feel around in there and get it. All right, so that is round 1. Now here's the part where it starts getting tricky. All right, look at there. See, that's about how loose you want it. Go a little tighter if you want to. All right, so for all of your remaining rounds, you're going to chain 3 for your beginning double, and then you're going to go down here and feel for your next stitch. So that's the beginning right there, and you're going to just double in each stitch around. And what I have found that helps me is just make sure you just count at the end of your round, make sure you don't have extra stitches because you don't want it to grow and be all out of shape. Oop, go through there. All right. So that's all I'm going to do is just double in each stitch around and slip stitch to join. And I don't know, we'll go about maybe 15 inches. Now, once I figure out how many rows that is, I'll come back and put that in. But that's all you do, just count and make sure that your stitches don't grow. This is 1, 2, 3, 4 rows in. Look at that. Oh, I'm in love with this. So that's what we ended with. It's about 17 inches long. The gauge, the rows are about 1 inch tall, and there's about 2 stitches per inch. And the thought was you could sit on the sofa, and if your hands get cold, you just stick them down in there. This fur, like I said, was really, really hard to work with. But if you're patient with it, it becomes really fun, and you kind of figure out how to do it. It's really worthwhile. It's extra warm, and it's a great Christmas present. So good luck with that. You can make it as long as you want it. It's completely customizable. So happy stitching. I hope you like that pattern. Thanks for watching.